Hi, everyone. Welcome to another conversation. We've yet come to another Father's Day. So, Father's Day 2026. And as common in this family, the father is not around. So, we've decided to create something special for him that he can enjoy while he's in the Middle East. So, here goes something. As a wife and mother in this house, I am always overwhelmed by the love and support that I receive from my husband and how he supports the children and how he loves all of us. And for me, it would be a disservice for me not to honor him and to use the excuse that he's not home, not to give him the, the celebration that he deserves. So this is what we are here to do, me and the children, just to remind him of who he is to us, what he means to us, and for him to know that whether he's physically present or no matter where he is in the world, he is a constant presence in our midst. He is always present in our hearts and in our minds. We're always thinking of him, remembering him, missing him. So, yeah. So this is not about me today, it's about my children. But the way my husband impacts also me, it would be a missed opportunity for me not to express the role that he plays in fathering me as well. But I'm going to hand over to the children. We did a video about 4 years ago. So this is a follow-up and a remembrance of that one because the kids were still very young. And I watched it today and I was really touched. And I will attach it to this one. But okay, I'm going to introduce our children. Our eldest, Abuti Hakwe, also known as Lee by his friends. He taught us about parenting. He trained us. And then this is Os Jedidiah. He's our last born. She's our last born. She's supposed to be our baby, but yeah, she's growing too fast. So we actually don't have babies here. We have two almost grown ups. So yeah. So today I just wanted us to have a discussion about who dad is and what he means to you guys. Ne? And yeah, some of the questions that we discussed on the other podcast 4 years ago are still relevant now, and I want to hear how you have grown since then and how your perception of him has changed since then. So let's just go right ahead. What do you guys feel like you like about him? What do you still like about who dad is to each one of you?
Okay. Well, for me, I like the fact that even though he's like not around and he's working, I know that it doesn't matter what time it is or what he's doing. If I need his help or if I need him to speak to me or if we need to speak, then I can always count on the fact that he'll be there and he's available to help me. And yeah.
Okay, I like that I'm able to have difficult conversations with him. You know, whatever is bothering me, or like I don't know, just things about life. Like I can talk to him, I can approach him and like have that conversation, and he won't judge. And in certain situations where it's like I did do something wrong, like he'll shout, yes, but he won't do too much if I'm making sense. So yeah, that's what I like.
And what do you enjoy doing with him at this age?
Well, yeah, at my age, I don't really like doing a lot of things anymore. But I would say the one thing that I enjoy the most is when dad is driving me to school and we'll go to school and we'll listen to music on the way and then we'll just dance. Or we'll listen to the radio and answer the questions that the radio presenters give. Yeah.
With me, it's a bunch of things. I still enjoy working with him on certain things, say like fixing the house, even though I do seem like I am annoyed. I'm not actually annoyed. Well, I am like in the moment because I don't feel like it, but like the longer we keep doing it, it's still better. Like I still, yeah. And then I also like the road trips as well. I also like the road trips, especially the ones where it's just us. I like going out with him a lot. Um, I feel like those are the times where we get the most vulnerable and stuff. And so yeah, I just enjoy that.
And watching movies together, movie nights, really nice.
That's cool. That is so cool. Yeah. It's for me. It's interesting because I have a memory of what you guys thought then and what you think now. So I'm also watching how much you've grown and I like it. What do you feel like makes him stand out from other men, whether his age or older or a little bit younger? But what makes him stand out for you guys?
Well, for me, most or generally, most men are very like they lean on their experiences and they're not really willing to learn new things or willing to be flexible. But I think my dad is very flexible, very willing to be more relatable and modern. And yeah, he's not overly traditional. Like, if my dad knows something, he knows something. But if he doesn't, he'll realize that he doesn't know something and he'll want to learn, especially with our generation. He wants to know, oh, he's willing to know more. And he doesn't judge us too quickly, I think. Yeah.
I think, yeah, just what JD said about the willing to know more. I think, yeah, that's what makes him stand out the most. Most men don't, I don't know, when we get comfortable with something, we just stick to it, but he doesn't do that normally. And he can have a conversation with anyone. Like, most of the time, like with men, also we want to like appear tough and stuff. I'm not saying he doesn't like appear tough to most people, he does, but yeah, it's just he's also willing to have a conversation with anyone and everyone that he meets, and which is kind of cool to me. Yeah.
I like how he comes down to your level at times and learns your lingo and stuff like that. What makes him special to you?
I think what makes him special to me is how empathetic he is. He shows a lot of empathy, and I know that I can talk to him about a lot of things because I know that he'll understand a lot more. I feel like even though we haven't lived the same life, we've had similar experiences. So I really like how he understands a lot of things and how he's able to like feel, to be empathetic, to have empathy. Yeah.
I think the fact that like he's my dad and he did raise me and stuff. For those of you that don't know, I did have a dad that passed away in 2009, but he stepped up. He still raised me as his own. I think that's what makes him feel special to me. I think that's all these years and he still hasn't given up on me. He introduces everyone as his son, which yeah, but like it's a big thing. It's a big thing for me. So yeah.
There were a couple of things 4 years ago that he used to say to you guys that used to annoy you, and okay, some were your favorites, but some were annoying. So, do you have those now in 2026 that you can think of?
Yes. I can't remember what I said back then, but now it's what's the tea? I think that's yeah, that's but that hasn't changed. It's been around since for like 2 years now. So yeah, I think that
In 2022, it was Musitsanyana.
gosh, oh yeah.
Musitsanyana wa Papa Kafka.
Oh yeah.
He still calls me Spinya.
Yeah, that was it.
And also just speak in spam. I don't like that.
Yeah, speak in Spanish.
Like I know it's not going anywhere, but like when he says it, it's just like a sign for like us to clean up. I don't know. He speaks in codes. It's weird, but it's a sign for us to clean up. And so when I'm cleaning, he'll say speak in spare. So now I know I must go from the cleaning that I plan on doing to more intense cleaning, which yeah.
What parts of his character do you guys like, and which parts don't you like?
Okay. So I really admire how fearless my dad is. I think, I don't think he's scared of anything. I've never seen him scared of anything other than God. That's the only, And I also really admire how diligent he is and how thorough he is, especially with his work and what he does. He's very inspirational because he shows me that it's okay to take your time with things and to see things all the way through. There's not much that I dislike about his character. He's a very admirable man. So yeah.
I think what I like the most is like his like JD said, his precision with certain things. He's neat, keeps things tidy. He always cleans up after himself, and even just with his work, he just always wants to get things done a specific way, and that specific way is the best way. But I just like, I don't know, it's not really a big thing. It's just whenever my friends are around or whenever someone my age is around, it's kind of like a, I don't know. It's a he'll talk to them, but it's like he's a bit shy. He won't say he's shy, but he's shy. and yeah, I don't know. That's the only thing that I not like a full dislike. It's just I don't know.
Yeah, there's a formality to him that is not usual, and sometimes we want people to see the side that we know, just a glimpse, not the full, but yeah, he always keeps that for us. It's like he only wants us to experience that part of him. What do you miss the most when he's not around, like now, for a lengthy period?
I think what I miss the most is because when he's not around, everyone just like scatters into their rooms. There's always something missing. So what I miss when he's not around is him, essentially, because there's a vibe that he brings, that just brings all of us together. Like when he's here, we're always doing something together, eating together, watching TV together, something together. But I think when he's not around, it makes us very sad, and we just do our own thing. Sometimes it feels like we're just three different people who just happen to be living in the same house. Yeah.
I would say it's the outings and the when he's here, we're always like out of the house. We spend the least time in the house when he's here. When we do spend the time in the house, we're always like Julie said again, eating together, watching a movie. Yeah, I don't know. I've been when I don't know. I've been very busy with work and school, and so yeah, I don't know. When it's like a stress relief. Like every time he takes us out, he does 1, 2, 3. It's just always like takes your mind off of things, and so yeah.
I think it would be a nice way to honor him for us to plan something with each other tomorrow. As something to honor him. So you guys can think of something, then we'll do it, and then we'll share pictures with him and we'll say this. We know if you were here, this is what we'll be doing. I think that will be a cool thing. What do you guys like? We asked this even 4 years ago. What do you like about the relationship with your sibling?
Oh.
His relationship with Haku and Haku, his relationship with
I really like how they bond. I feel like Dad and Hakwe have this unspoken, I don't know what to call it, just something that, like, I would, for lack of a better word, I'd say like an unspoken code. Like they do their own thing, and they have like, I feel like sometimes they have like inside jokes and stuff. I really like how they interact with each other. It's just nice, I think.
With Jilly and Dad, it's always the whimsy between them. I guess it's never like too serious. Like they always joke. They always like even the references from TikTok and stuff like that. And yeah, I think that's also cool. And yeah.
And about his relationship with you?
Oh, yeah, I really love how you can talk about a lot of things. I feel like when it comes to other dads and daughters, there's not much you can talk about without it being weird. But I think because things like boys, and we can talk about stuff like that, like personal things, really, really personal things. I feel like I can tell my dad, we can speak about even things that you would tell like your female friend. I feel like I would always be comfortable telling my dad as well, because again, as I said previously, he's really like, he's willing to understand and he's very empathetic. So even though it might be like a woman's thing, he's always willing to understand, which is what I like. Yeah.
With me, it's I like that we can joke around. I like that we can make jokes. When it's time to be serious, it'll be time to be serious. But even then, even when he's correcting me, he'll tell me straight out and just say like, don't do this again. Simple thing. But he won't be like too strict about it. He won't do the most about it. And like it's enough for me to be like, okay, what I did was wrong. I won't do it again. And so yeah. yeah, I think I like the playfulness, the seriousness, everything is
Yeah.
cool to me.
What do you like about his relationship with me, in your presence?
Oh, I really, I really like how romantic he is towards mom. I think it's very cute to see, especially because you don't see that a lot. When was growing up, I thought that like all parents were like this. You know, they were always just so happy and so they're like teenagers. They're so cute. And then I grew up and I realized, wow, it genuinely what the love that is between my mom and my dad, I think is really unique. And yeah, it's very nice to see because it sets a standard for me as well. So when I grow up, I'm not just gonna go and find any man. Yeah.
I think what I like the most is just how he puts you first in any situation. I think that's what I like the most about your guys' relationship. That's why I try to apply it to my relationship as well. And just yeah, you guys love each other, which is cool. And you guys always plan to embarrass us in any way possible. It's yeah. But yeah, it's not that bad. But yeah, just
I think when I met him in 2006, I've shared this with you. I thought, I didn't even think I was meeting a friend, man. I thought I'm just meeting a guy and let's see, you know. But I honestly met my destiny. I cannot think of any other relationship that has taught me the lessons that this relationship has taught me. Any other relationship that has grown me the way this relationship has grown me. And finding someone who is patient with you, who sees your weaknesses and is like, I'm going to hold your hand and we're going to work through this together. And I've never had that. I've never had that kind of patience where somebody wishes to see me better, not to change me, but sees what I need so that I'm not so self-conscious and so judgmental of myself, but wants to see me actually enjoy my life to the fullest and be free. So I met my destiny in your father. I met the love that God intended for me when he created me. It's so also, I think I found a father. I know exactly what it feels like to have a father because of my husband, because he honestly sees that little girl in me who never did have a father. And that's when he wants to, spoil that child, take care of that child, make sure that she's seen and is comfortable, and is not hidden somewhere. He never wants to hide me, no matter what people think of me. If they don't approve of us, he doesn't care. This is my wife. That's the first thing, and it's been like that since 2006, before marriage, before. Have you met my wife? This is my wife, and it's so nice that you guys are watching that, because this is how you are going to know when you've got the right kind of love. This is how you're going to know how to show love to other people out there. So I think your partners are lucky to have you, because you are really going to love them fully and completely, without reservation. A lot of people are afraid to love fully because they think, what if the person dumps me? What if the person disappoints me? It's part of life. Dad and I have experienced disappointment, but if we had given up on love, we wouldn't be here in this family with the two of you, and seeing you guys enjoy the kind of calm and peace that reigns in this house is why I think he loves us the way that he does. I think the most important thing that I can mention about him is that he has created for us a place to rest, not just in this home, but in him. Our hearts are at peace when he's around. We know that we are safe, and we don't even know safe from what. We just know that he's here. We are safe. Just by his mere presence, when he walks in here, there's something on my shoulders that just falls off, because I know that, okay, now all is well, So, yeah, this is, I believe, is the love that God intended. And as you guys, that God intended when he created love, for people to love each other despite their shortcomings. So if you mimic anything, mimic how your father loves, and how he's always honest, and how he always expresses himself. He's not afraid to say, okay, I don't like that. Yeah. Okay. I think now is that time where you can share. Each one of you can take the time to share what it is you want to say to him on this Father's Day. Over to you.
Yeah. I think I do genuinely have the best dad ever. As I mentioned before, partially, I spoke about other like relationships and other fathers and mothers, but I think also what I've seen is out there with like other daughters and other fathers. Some daughters don't have fathers, and if they do, then the fathers are not like really emotionally around. I think I was very blessed. Not I think, I know that I was very blessed to have someone, or to have a father who is present and active, like a father who is so invested in our lives and who wants to be in our lives. I think for me, it's really amazing. I have a best friend. I'm even with friendships. I think my dad has taught me how friends should treat people, like how friends should treat other friends. Because my dad is also my friend. My mom and my dad, they're both my best friends since I was born. But I was very, very blessed to grow up with a father figure and a male figure who shows me not only what a father should look like and be like, but also what a gentleman should look like, what a man should look like. I think, yeah, now I can tell who's not really a man and who's actually a man and who's pretending to be a man, because I grew up with a real man at home. So, but I also really love how compassionate he is and how we're just able to have any conversation. As I said before, it's very, yeah, I really, really love my dad. Yeah. And what I admire as well is just the sacrifices that he's made and how willing he is to make sacrifices for us, and how he goes out of his way to make sure that we have everything, which I really love as well. Sometimes the things that he goes through, I don't really realize, but when I do realize, I'm very grateful. I'm filled with gratitude because I know that he is handling it, and he is a man that doesn't crumble under pressure, which is also what I admire the most, and how he uplifts us and how he encourages us as well, even when even when he doesn't have any encouragement for himself. I love how he encourages us and how he is just always there for us. So yeah.
Okay. I just want to say I miss you, Dad, and I'm really grateful for everything that you've done for us, every sacrifice, every lesson that you've taught, just everything. I want to say I do apply the things that you've taught me into real life. I do listen, even when it seems like I don't. I do. And I just want to say thank you for shaping me into becoming the man I am today. And I'm really grateful for everything you've done, and for everything you've done for the family, for me. It's just this life that you've given us. Words can't express how grateful I am. And yeah, we're gonna be gone for a while. Just, we do still love you, and we do miss you. And yeah, I'm just I'm trying to find the words. I am just very grateful, and I love you so much. Thank you for being my dad. Thank you for everything you've done. Thank you for caring about me. And yeah,
Dude, you're doing it well. You are enough as a father. You are doing what you intended to do, to give us the best of yourself, to give us warmth in this home, to give us laughter, to keep us together, to keep us safe, to make sure that we are connecting with each other and we're not separated and we don't know what's happening with the other person. You are doing it. I'm watching you and I'm proud of you. You make me so proud. You've taught yourself this father thing and you are doing it exceptionally well. I'm proud of you. I'm always going to stick by your side. And there is no bigger honor than to sit with your children and listen to them speak about you. You deserve these words that the kids are sharing. We are not just blowing smoke, as you would say, but this is who you are. You've taught us a lot about loving, about being generous, about being willing to sacrifice ourselves. We learn from your walk of life. You are teaching us to extend ourselves. We move to a new place, you immediately make friends with our neighbors, not just for yourself, because you spend a lot of time away, for us, so that when things go wrong, we have people to go to, to reach out to for help. So wherever you are, you make sure that we are surrounded by people that we can run to. Even if you are away, you are still here doing things. The geyser bursts, something breaks, you always a phone call away, you are always making plans, fixing things, and I couldn't do this without you. I am honored that I'm doing it with you. We honor you, we appreciate you. You are the coolest dad, you are the man that you think you are. You are the man you wake up and try to be. You are doing it and you're doing it well. We appreciate you. Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day, Dad.
We love you. Mwah.